Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to have a little bit of fun creating a French chic holiday festive look. I finally pulled out my Chanel number 5 eye quad. This is just almost too cute to use, but I finally cracked it and we're going to create a look using this today. Also have some new luxury beauty that I have hauled recently. So we're going to be playing with a few things that I have picked up, but ultimately we are going to create a fun holiday festive look using this eye quad, a classic Chanel lipstick, as well as some of my other favorites that I'm excited to share with you. So if you're interested in seeing how I created this look, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we need to put makeup on this face, and I'm going to attempt to do a fun sort of festive holiday event. And I'm actually going to be cracking my limited edition. This is the adorable number 5 eye quad from Chanel. Is this the most adorable thing ever? And I've been laughing at myself because I'm finding this to be so cute, I don't even want to use it. But that's just darn silly. So we're going to go ahead and use that today. This is just makeup. And I've got a few other new goodies. So we'll start with complexion. And I'm going to be using my favorite combo as of lately. And that is using the Charlotte Tilbury. This is her Hollywood Flawless filter, and I've just been loving using this underneath my foundation. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the La Mer. This is the soft fluid foundation, and I am back in love with this. I have a new shade that I have been using, and I got this at the Sephora sale, and this has been my go-to combo for a very healthy, natural look. So let's first start with this beauty here. I have this in shade 2, and I particularly like to put it underneath my eyes. It just brightens it up a bit. So I will just do a little of this underneath the eyes. And I feel like this color corrects too, so it'll take down any of my redness. I just put a little over there. A little on the forehead, nose, and chin. Okay, I'm going to take a slightly damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to pounce that into the skin. Okay, we've got a little bit of a glow going on that will peek out once I put on my foundation. And this is a very natural, medium, I would say satin finish foundation. And I'm in the shade 200 Dune. And I have just totally fallen in love with this foundation again. Very easy to wear. And I'm going to take one pump. I'm going to start by dabbing this on the skin. And I first like to just use my fingertips to gently distribute this foundation into the skin. Once I've used the warmth of my fingers, then I will come in with a little bit of a damp beauty blender and kind of push that into the skin. And this is what it's looking like so far. And then what I will do is I will take whatever's left here, put a little bit on my beauty blender, and then just go into the areas where I need more coverage. Okay, so this is what I have on so far, and I just kind of wanted a natural looking foundation because we're going to glam up the eyes a bit today and even do a red lip. I know, we're going all out. So I'm going to let this do its magic, kind of sink into the skin. And then we will be using my new favorite, La Mer sheer pressed powder, which will give me a very nice velvety finish. But let's go ahead and do the eyes. Let's take one more peek at this adorable eye quad. And I've been laughing. It's been sitting on my desk for almost 2 weeks, I think. And it is just so adorable that I just haven't wanted to use it. But that, again, is being silly. Makeup is meant to be used. And what I thought I would do is just kind of create a nice golden soft eye look with black eyeliner today. So I want to keep my eye relatively clean looking because we are going to do a bolder red lip. So I'm going to start with this beautiful gold shade here, the one that says number 5, and let's take a peek at how gorgeous that is. So I am going to use a brush, but since I have this on my finger, I will tap a little. Oh gosh, it's so pretty, you guys. We bring you in just a little bit closer, but I just want to show you how pretty that gold is. I think I will use my finger first because it is super buttery. Just a really soft, pretty gold color. I really like that. And it's definitely got sparkle and shine to it. And then I think I'll take this shade right here and I'm going to put a little bit up into the brow bone. Then I'll use this one, this white color, right in the inner. I saw them doing that on the We Love Cocoa Instagram. I love watching their little tutorials. I'm just going to take a little bit of this second color right here, the little perfume bottle, and we'll just put a little bit of that up in the brow bone. And then I'm going to come into this little white shade right here. We're going to put a little bit of that in the inner corner. And don't worry, I'm going to intensify that. Okay guys, we've got a soft wash of gold on the eyes, and I am going to intensify that gold just a bit on the lid, but I'm just trying to keep this sort of simple and festive. So I am taking more of a flat-edged brush here, and I am going to pack on a little bit of that gold. Okay, we've got a little wash of gold on the eyes, and I probably will put a little bit of my bronzer in my crease just to give my eyes a little bit of depth. And I want to go ahead and define a little bit more by my lash line. We will use this black one as eyeliner today as well, but I'm also going to use the, I believe this is called EBENE or EBENE, and this is the Chanel STYLO eyeliner. What I'm going to do is go ahead and tightline my upper lash line so we start getting a little definition on those eyes. Okay, I just tight lined the upper and lower lashes. I wasn't going to do the lower, but when I was doing one eye, it automatically kind of went on the lower. So we're just going to kind of smudge that out and make it a little bit softer because I want to kind of keep the eye more of a clean look. And then I have a nice little angled brush here, and this is from Chantecaille. I'm going to go ahead and wet the brush and use this black shadow on the upper lash line. So it's nice and angled here. Okay guys, we've got this nice wash of gold sparkle, and then along with a deeper, darker, smoked out lash line, I went just a teeny bit thicker. And I'm going to go ahead and coat on some mascara, and that will ground the whole eye look. So let me go put that on and then we can finish off the look. Okay guys, we have loads of mascara on. I had a little clumping issue on this eye, but I tried to go ahead and put as much mascara on this eye as well, but basically wanted to define the lash line and keep the rest of the eye relatively clean with that little bit of gold sparkle. We're going to go ahead, put on a little concealer just to clean up and brighten up underneath the eyes. For concealer today, I'm going to use the Le Correcteur from Chanel. And this one is in B30, and I'm just going to put a few dots here and use my new favorite Sephora concealer brush, and I am going to brighten up underneath the eye and clean up any like shadow that may have fallen below. Use my ring finger real quick. Okay, we have cleaned up underneath the eyes, and now I want to use my new favorite powder. This is the La Mer sheer pressed powder. No, this is not new, just new to me. And I want to go ahead and set everything, including that concealer, and it gives just such a pretty sort of velvety finish on the skin. Next, I'm going to bronze up the skin, and I'm going to be using my favorite. This is the Sisley. I usually use this as my all over glow powder, but we have a new one that we're going to be playing with. So I do want to use this as my bronzer, and I'm just using my handy dandy. This is the Armani Sculpt brush, and I'm going to go ahead and sculpt a little bit of bronzer, warm up the skin just a bit. We just warmed up just slightly. I'm not trying to make this a golden goddess look, but I always like to give my skin a little life. And I am going to use a little bit of my bronzer and put it in my crease. This is something that I always like to do just to tie everything together. So I am just going to come in here and give just a little definition in that crease. Just grounded my eyes just a bit. And then I'm going to add a little bit of blush. And again, I'm trying to keep the eyes kind of clean, neutral cheeks so that we can play up with the red lipstick. So I have pulled out my Brazen Rose. I'm still laughing at myself. I've been calling it Bracken Rose. I'm just going to take a little bit of each here. And I'm just going to put on a little flush on the cheeks. And then we'll play with the beautiful Tom Ford highlighting duo. Okay, so I just picked up the Tom Ford. This is the Skin Illuminating Powder Duo in Moodlight. Everybody has been telling me that this is a must-have, and it really looks so pretty. So this is the bottom shade right here. Has almost a bronzy undertone. I actually can't wait to use this on my eyes. And then we've got this top sort of ivory. So this is this Moodlight Duo, and I'm going to be using the Wayne Goss. This is his medium artist brush. I'm going to put a little bit of this highlighter powder from the bottom. I kind of want to play up that with the bronzer, so I might put just a little bit on the cheeks, just down, just a bit, and then we will put some of this on the top of the cheekbones. Okay, then I'm taking a little bit of this, and I'm going to put that on the top of the cheekbones here. Get a little festive glow going on. That really is pretty. Okay, that really is pretty. Just giving my skin a little bit of a healthy glow. And I do think this would look gorgeous on the eyes. So we will play with this again, but I think this would look so pretty, just this as a combination all over the face, obviously, as well. But we definitely need to play with this. This has been on my list for quite some time. And then before playing with the red lipstick, I did pick up the Tom Ford. This is the Hyaluronic Energizing Mist, and I had heard so many good things about this finishing spray. So this is what it looks like, just like this. And of course, I love anything that's going to give my skin a bit of a glow and also be hydrating and plumping. So let's go ahead and give this a try. And then whenever I do the sprays, I like to just gently put down any of my frizzies here. So I guess we're gonna just wear our hair back today. But it did look like this just kind of took down any of that powdery look. I don't know if you can see on camera, but it definitely added a little bit of a glow. It does have a slight scent to it, not very strong. So I will continue to play with this and let you know what I think, but many of you had told me that it's actually pretty amazing. So, okay, now let's get to the lipstick. And I have the Chanel number 5. This is the Rouge Allure, and this is in 147 Emblematic. And again, this is just such pretty packaging that I have not been playing with it yet. So it has a lovely Chanel number 5 at the top here, and then you push it and it's going to come out. And then this is this gorgeous red color right here. Isn't that so pretty? I know I'm not even someone who typically wears a lot of red lipstick, but I absolutely love this red. I just feel like it's going to look good on everyone. So the way that I like to apply red lipstick, because I have smaller lips, I make sure that they are hydrated, but I like to do the dab method. So I will take some of this lipstick and so I get some of the lipstick from the bullet, and then I just like to dab it on my lips. And this is the shade 147 Emblematic. This is just such a fun, festive red. So, since we're gonna try to leave my hair back, kind of trying to be French chic, I know that I'm not, but I'm feeling the vibes today. I am just going to take a little bit of the Wow. This is the Mystical Shine Spray. We'll try to smooth this back so we can try to attempt to look a little chic here. I'm just going to take a little bit of this. And then I'm going to take my hands and try to gently pull the hair back. And then of course we're going to end with fragrance of the day, and I feel like this look warrants a Chanel number 5. And my favorite version is the Eau Premiere. I just love this one. It smells like champagne to me. It has a little bit more warmth in the bottom of it. The vanilla really shines in this fragrance. So of course I'm gonna love that just a bit more. This is just so delightful. It has that sparkly champagne touch to it. It smells very sophisticated and classy, just like Chanel number 5. It just dries down just a little bit warmer and creamier on the skin. So you still get all the beautifulness of Chanel number 5, but just a teeny bit more warmth, and you still get that lovely sparkly champagne burst at the beginning. So this is just a joy to wear, and I actually think this would be a great blind buy. I think the classic Chanel number 5, of course, is a good pick, but if you know somebody who thinks that's just a little bit too vintage for them, I would definitely check out the Eau Premiere or the low version. But to me, the number 5 Eau Premiere is just a bit more modern, but just as chic. So we're ending off this fun festive look with a little Chanel number 5, and I'm not sure what to call this look. I don't know if this is Parisian chic or if this is just a holiday festive look. I think it falls in both categories, but thank you for giving me the nudge to finally use this Chanel number 5 eye quad. And what I will tell you about this is that this is very creamy. This is very pretty on the eyes. This is nothing new. Like these colors, I'm sure that you probably have a gold sparkly eyeshadow in your collection, as well as a black shadow, and then these are a little bit more like a lighter gold and an ivory. So this is not something that I'm like rush out and get. Yes, this is limited edition. I actually didn't even want to use it because I thought it was just so darn adorable. But the shadows itself are very creamy, easy to use. I actually kind of think I might prefer using them with my finger. They're very creamy. And when I picked this up, I envisioned trying to create something with a little bit of a cleaner eye look, smoking out the lash line with the black. I wasn't necessarily thinking I would put the black all over my eyelids. You could do something more dramatic like that, but for myself, when I was picking it up, I just thought this might be a really pretty holiday festive eye look. Of course, I love Chanel, and I wanted to pair it with the red lip. And when I do that, I tend to like to keep my eye a bit more clean. So overall, I love every single product that I have used today so far. Definitely can recommend this red. I think it is just stunning, very festive. And then we used my favorite complexion combo along with my new favorite powder, the La Mer sheer pressed powder. You guys, I know you must be laughing at me. It is not a new launch. It is just new to me, but I just love the finish that it gives on my skin. And I keep on talking about this blush, but I think it is the perfect neutral blush. This is the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate blush in Brazen Rose. And then I am going to continue to play with this Tom Ford, the Skin Illuminating Powder Duo in Moodlight. And I want to try this on my eyes. But what I will tell you so far, it just gives your skin this really beautiful finish. So I hope you can see it's giving me a little bit of glow. But when you come up close to me in real life, you are not going to be like, oh my gosh, she's wearing a ton of highlighter and can see glitter all over my face. It does just give you that really pretty soft blurred effect. So I am really liking this as well. Okay guys, this is my final look of the day. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and I will be back with another video soon.